Starting off the year, immersing myself into a context unknown, I was initially very excited. I was going to befriend the community and make the most of the assignment. The art in the area became a focus. I think I was drawn to the street art mainly because I felt that it was one aspect that in some way connected me to the people. Throughout the immersion, I felt I was an outsider and couldn't help but wondered where I fit in. Was I just among a bunch of students, a visitor? I was constantly aware of how the people in the neighborhood perceived me. I wondered if they saw me too as an outsider, privileged, maybe even to some extent a target. I continued exploring the street murals around the area and speaking to the locals about how they felt about the art. Somebody commented that it brings outsiders in. I got stuck on that quote as it is exactly what had happened to me. The street art gave me a sense of belonging, as well as giving the area a sense of upliftment. I couldn't help but notice the contrast between Maboneng and JP's town, and yet so close to each other. Was JP's town next on the list to become the next trendy thing? What role do we play when we come into an area to supposedly uplift it? What are the real effects of our designs? This idea of gentrification and the effects of our actions on the original people of a neighborhood became a driving force behind all my work of the year so far. Each project focusing on uplifting not only the area and the buildings, but ways of simultaneously uplifting the people in them. Through the people, systems and infrastructure projects, I saw great potential in creating a system with educational nodes throughout Johannesburg, connecting infrastructure and people. Using something as simple as bus stops and storm or grey water channels and linking them to a transport network throughout Johannesburg, using spaces which seemed to belong to no one in an attempt to create a sense of intrigue within the people. Creating a system of these transitional spaces was a way in which I thought the people and the space would be uplifted simultaneously, as well as giving the people a sense of ownership over these spaces within the city. I looked at Newtown, filled with housing developments which are regularly reprimanded for causing gentrification, and designing housing that was different. I looked at ways that housing could uplift the people and not add to inequality, but rather use inequality as an advantage. Where do we, as designers, fit in? How do we take our unique skill set and change things for the better? Where do I, as an individual, fit in? How can I make a difference without causing a loss of what was there first?